In this problem 24, in all patterns, dalam semua pola kalimat bahasa Inggris, there must be agreement of subject and verb. Ada kesepakatan subjek dan kata kerja. Avoid using a verb, hindari penggunaan kata kerja, which agrees with the modifier of a subject instead of with the subject itself, yang dinilai dengan pengubah subjek daripada subjek itu sendiri. The incorrect answer, his knowledge of language and international relation aid him is work, itu salah karena aid-nya nggak pakai S. Nah, agreement of subject with accompaniment and verb. In all patterns, di semua pola dalam kalimat bahasa Inggris, avoid using a verb, hindari penggunaan kata kerja, which agrees with a phrase of accompaniment instead of with the subject itself, yang muncul dengan frasa iring-iringan alih-alih dengan subjek itu sendiri. Di contoh selanjutnya, the correct answer, the ambassador with his family and staff invites you to a reception at embassy on Tuesday afternoon at 5 o'clock. Itu benar karena subjeknya the ambassador itu kata gantinya he, she, it, bisa he atau she atau it. Nah, kalau with his family dan staff itu hanya pelengkapnya saja. So, kalau kalau he, she, it otomatis invite-nya pakai S atau is. Gitu teman-teman. Next problem 26, verb subject patterns. In this book, remember that there and here introduce verb subject order. Ingat bahwa ada di sini memperkenalkan perintah kata kerja subjek. Avoid using a verb that does not agree with the subject. Hindari penggunaan kata kerja yang tidak setuju dengan subjek. Jadi di sini tuh masalah connecting teman-teman. Jadi teman-teman harus bisa menganalisis dalam sebuah kalimat itu. Nah, sinkron enggak antara verb dan subjeknya. Seperti itu teman-teman. Example, incorrectnya, there was 10 people in line already when we arrived. Kok itu salah karena dia pakai was, sedangkan subjeknya itu 10 people, kan jamak, seharusnya pakai were. Nah, yang benar, there were 10 people in line already when we arrived. Itu benar karena itu udah pakai were karena jamak.
Problem 27. Negative emphasis. Negative emphasis composed of negative, auxiliary, subject, and verb. Example, never have I seen so much snow. Never as negative, have as auxiliary, I as subject, seen as verb. Auxiliary adalah tambahan. Auxiliary consists of be, do, have, and modals. Remember that negatives include phrases like not one, not once, never again, only rarely, and very seldom. Ingat, auxiliaries must agree with verbs and subjects. Auxiliary itu harus sejalan dengan verb dan subjeknya dalam hal jamak ataupun tunggal. Avoid using a subject before the auxiliary in this pattern. Jadi hindarilah penggunaan subjek sebelum auxiliary. Example, never again they will stay in the hotel. Ini termasuk contoh yang salah. Kenapa salah? Karena subjek atau they itu terletak sebelum auxiliary-nya. Jadi yang benar adalah never again will they stay in the hotel. Never again as negative, will as auxiliary, they as subject, and stay as verb. Finite subject and verb. Remember that the following subjects are singular. Ingat, yang di bawah ini termasuk subjek tunggal. The following subjects are plural. Dan di bawah ini termasuk subjek jamak, yaitu few and the rest. Avoid using plural verbs with singular subject and singular verbs with plural subjects. Hindari penggunaan verb jamak dengan subjek tunggal dan verb tunggal dengan subjek jamak. Example, either of these bases go past the university. Ini adalah salah. Kenapa salah? Karena either adalah subjek singular dan di sini terdapat verb yaitu go dan go adalah plural atau kata jamak. Jadi yang benar adalah either of these buses goes past the university. Jadi either-nya adalah subjek singular dan goes adalah verb singular.
Okay, problem 29. Agreement of a collective subject and verb. Okay guys, when making a sentence, we must pay attention to the use of the subject and the verb. There are two types of subject and the verb. First is singular subject and singular verbs, and the second is plural subject and plural verb. Okay, point 1. Remember that the following subject agree with singular verbs are bahwa subjek tersebut sesuai dengan kata kerja tunggal. Okay, the next point is remember that the following subject agrees with a plural verbs are people. Ingat bahwa subjek people atau orang itu sesuai dengan kata kerja jamak. And avoid using plural verbs with singular subjects and singular verbs with plural subjects. Hindari penggunaan kata kerja jamak dengan subjek atau pelaku tunggal dan kata kerja tunggal dengan subjek atau pelaku jamak. Okay, for the example, first is $20 are the price. And the second sentence is $20 is the price. We must pay attention at the subject and the verb. $20 is a subject. We know that dollars is a singular subject, and we must use a singular verb too. Are is not good because are is the plural verb, so we must use the is because is the singular verb for $20 is the price. Problem 30. Agreement of noun and pronoun. Kesesuaian antara kata benda dan kata gantinya. In all patterns, there must be agreement of noun and pronoun. Di semua pola kalimat bahasa Inggris yang baku, harus ada kesesuaian antara kata benda dan kata gantinya. Avoid using a pronoun that does not agree with the noun to which it refers. Hindari penggunaan kata ganti yang tidak tepat dengan kata benda yang akan dirujuknya. Okay, in this lesson, di dalam materi ini kita harus memperhatikan tentang kata benda dan kata gantinya yang tepat untuk merujuk kata benda tersebut. So, for examples, all is interested in mathematics and their application. All is interested in mathematics and its application. The noun of the sentence is mathematics, so the pronoun to refer the mathematics we can use the its, not their, because mathematics is the noun, not a person. There is for person and the plural subject or plural noun.
Problem 31. Agreement of subject and possessive pronouns. In all patterns, there must be agreement of subject pronoun and possessive pronouns which refer to the subject. Di dalam semua pola kalimat,
bahasa Inggris pasti ada agreement of subject pronoun and possessive pronouns yang merujuk pada subjek. Remember that the following possessive pronouns are singular: her, his, its. Ingat, yang berikut ini merupakan kata ganti posesif yang singular: her, his, and its. Avoid using their instead of her, his, or its when referring to a singular subject pronoun. Hindari penggunaan their sebagai ganti her, his, or its ketika merujuk pada singular subject pronoun. Avoid using her instead of his unless referring specifically to a woman. Hindari penggunaan her sebagai ganti his kecuali khusus merujuk pada perempuan. Example 1. Everyone should put his examination on my desk before leaving. Kalimat ini tuh benar karena menggunakan kata ganti his karena subjeknya berupa singular, yaitu everyone. And example 2, problem 32. Agreement of impersonal pronouns. In all pattern, there must be agreement of impersonal pronouns in a sentence. Di dalam semua pola kalimat bahasa Inggris, pasti ada agreement of impersonal pronouns in a sentence. Remember that for formal writing, it is necessary to continue using the impersonal pronoun when throughout a sentence. Ingat bahwa untuk penulisan formal perlu untuk terus menggunakan kata ganti personal one di seluruh kalimat. For more informal writing, he or his may be used instead of one or ones. Untuk penulisan yang lebih informal, he or his mungkin digunakan sebagai ganti one or ones. Avoid using you, your, they, or their to refer to the impersonal pronoun one. Hindari penggunaan you, your, their, or their untuk rujukan pada impersonal pronoun one. Example 1. At a large university, one will almost always be able to find a friend who speaks one's language. Kalimat ini merupakan impersonal pronouns. Dalam impersonal pronouns, kata one's digunakan sebagai kata ganti your, sekaligus sebagai penulisan formal. Sedangkan penulisan informal, kata your itu diganti dengan kata his.